In this video, we are going to do a power series question. So we are given that f of x equals x to the n, and we want to find the sum from k equals negative infinity to n of the kth derivative of f of x, written in this form. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. Okay, so f of x equals x to the n. So f prime of x will be n x to the n minus 1, just the power rule. F double prime will be the same thing, so we're going to put the n minus 1 to the front, minus 1, so that'll be n times n minus 1 times x to the n minus 2. And you can continue this k times, so this is the notation for the kth derivative of x, f of x. So this will be n times n minus 1. We're going to end, so n minus 1, how do we write this? So this can be written as n minus, parentheses, the second derivative could be written as 2, minus parentheses 2 minus 1. So this can be written as k minus 1 in parentheses, which is really, if we expand the negative out, so that'd be n minus k plus 1. Okay, so we're going to multiply top and bottom by n minus k factorial. Okay. Now we're also left with x to the n. So this is n minus 2, n minus 1. So this will be n x to the n minus k, because kth derivative. Okay. So n all the way up to n minus k factorial, and then that keeps going forever. That in total, the top is just going to be n factorial. On the bottom, we'll have n minus k factorial, and then we're going to have x to the n minus k. Okay, so our sum is from k equals, so we start at negative infinity to n, but the sum is reversible, so we can start backwards and it's the same sum. So we can start at k equals n to k equals minus infinity. Doesn't look right, but it still works. Of the kth derivative of f of x. This will be n factorial, which I'll write before the sum because you can just multiply that in. On the top, we're going to have x to the n minus k. So n minus k. On the bottom, we're going to have n minus k factorial. All right. So now we're going to do a substitution. Let I equal n minus k. And this is okay because it's k is to the first degree. And we're just putting a negative sign, so it's okay. Okay, so at k equals n, what is I going to be? I is going to be n minus n, which is 0. And when k is minus infinity, I mean, it's really a limit, but it's fine. I will be n minus negative infinity. That's really positive infinity, which is just n plus infinity is infinity. So we're going to have n factorial times the sum from I equals 0 to infinity of x to the I over I factorial. Okay, so this would be n factorial. And what is this? Now, this is a very common power series. This is the power series for e to the x. And that is the end of the video. Hope you liked it. And thanks for watching.